Blessings and love to you. Thanks so much for joining me here on the channel. And by here, I am in Kansas at the moment, but I did make it to Kansas City yesterday. So I am officially now a resident of America's Heartland. So we're studying the lessons of A Course in Miracles here, and today we're on lesson number 272. And the lesson title is a question. I don't know how often this happens, so it really jumped out at me this morning as definitely an assignment to contemplate this today. So I'm actually going to read Ken Wapnick's intro before I read the lesson. So lesson 272, how can illusions satisfy God's Son? Jesus tells us throughout A Course in Miracles that we will never be satisfied, happy, or peaceful in the world because only illusions exist here. The idols of specialness work for a while and then fail us. But Jesus' love works all the time and never fails regardless of external circumstances. Thus he would say, let my love be what you seek, because that alone will satisfy you. Beautiful words. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Jesus. So let's get into the lesson. How can illusions satisfy God's Son? Father, the truth belongs to me. My home is set in heaven by your will and mine. Can dreams content me? Can illusions bring me happiness? What but your memory can satisfy your Son? I will accept no less than what you have given me. I am surrounded by your love forever, still, forever gentle, and forever safe. God's Son must be as you created him. Today, we pass illusions by, and if we hear temptation call to us to stay and linger in a dream, we turn aside and ask ourselves if we, the sons of God, could be content with dreams when heaven can be chosen just as easily as hell, and love will happily replace all fear. How can illusions satisfy God's Son? So it's another day of doing an inventory in the mind. What are the thoughts that are coming in? What is the emotional state that you're choosing to feel? And what waves are you choosing to ride today? And what are your expectations of everything that's laid out in front of you for your day, for your month, your goals, whatever it is? Are they more connected to the world and you having to use your intellectual mind and your ego to control everything? Or are you surrendering and turning it over and saying, I don't know what's in my best interest. I think I want this, but I would love some clarity as I move forward and take action in this direction that I plan on going. And when you really surrender, I feel like this gentleness emerges in you, and you start to feel less like you have to control everything and you have to manipulate circumstances or people or whatever in order to get your way. Because what I've learned is, and what I'm still learning, of course, whatever my choices are normally connected to the world in some way, whether it's a material decision or something about my body, whatever it is. The more that I say, I think I know what I'm doing, but I would love some guidance. Anything that will catch my eye or catch my attention to make me consider the best option for my best and highest good, for my brothers and sisters' best and highest good. Use me in a way that is according to heaven instead of according to the world. So I think having those kind of thoughts running through my mind, in addition to this question today, it's going to help me out. I just got here in the area, and I'm actually going to go to a farmer's market with a friend this morning, and then go over to the apartment and start unpacking things and all of that. And I'm just simply asking, what should my priority be? Where should I go buy furniture? I have no furniture. So it's like, instead of doing what I used to do, which is like list everything out and be very, I have to go here, I have to go here. And when I go to these places, I have to look at everything until I decide. I'm not going to do it that way this time. I'm going to really feel into and use my intuition when I'm setting out to do things and not overextend myself or stress myself in this transition process. And I think that kind of mentality would be helpful in any area of life or at any time of life, whatever you happen to be doing. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day with this lesson, asking yourself the question, how can illusions satisfy God's Son? And I'm sure you'll get the perfect answer for you. Lots of love to you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you back here again on the next video.